First and foremost, let me apologise for the camera work. I've got the camera in one hand and a light in the other trying to do this, so bear with. Sorry, the light went out. Boom, boom, the lights went out. I'm just trying to get the camera into position so that you can see what the hell I'm talking about and how difficult this is to get to. The best way I discovered was to approach it from above and move the bracket out of the way. Give me a second and I'll get the camera to where it should be. See? There you go, that's the bracket now pulled out of the way. And that is the pipe connection there onto some kind of solenoid or valve. Absolute pain in the ass. This bracket is the one that holds the coolant tank. Get that out of the way. They're 8mm bolts. Just get that bloody thing out of the way, otherwise you're going to be slicing your wrist to pieces. That is the burst hose, as you can see. And as I said before, I replaced both of them anyway. That was the thing to do. Right, what else can I tell you about this? You see the piece of red string rope there? That I'm using to hold the bracket back out of the way. It was just, I don't know, it was the metal was bending a little, and I bent it a little more later on, I must admit. But it was just to try and keep the damn thing out of the way so that I could get to the clip. You'll see later on in this video there are a number of different tools you'll need in order to do this. I mean, can you do it without them? Yeah, you can, but by God, it's not easy. So there you go, I just tied it onto the bracket and I put it through one of the bolt holes and yanked it back and tied it off. Okay, right, let's just let this finish rolling and then we'll move on to the next phase. There you can see I just tied it around one of the bonnet strong points. Do whatever works for you. Here I'm just trying to show you where the hose came from. You can see the pipe down there, and how much of a pain in the ass it was to get to. These are just some of the tools I used. This particular tool is always extremely handy. It's for removing pipes. You shove it up the end of the hose and wiggle it around the connection and it loosens it, makes it a darn sight easier for you to get it out. I also use the large... Yes, a variety of tools were used to get this out. Oh my God. One thing I did is I removed this panel here because leaning across here all the time, great, but you're going to put your elbow through the panel if you're not careful. There were some more of the tools I used. And yes, maybe I shouldn't put them on the engine, but I'm sorry, I'm laying across this fucking engine, having difficulty breathing because I'm laying on my chest. So anybody that doesn't like tools on my engine, too fucking bad. Christ, what a job. By the way, this bracket, I'll be honest and say that I have bent that fucker to get it right back to where I needed it to be. I did undo two nuts underneath that I showed earlier. I don't think they did fuck all. So anyway, there's one down there that you probably can't see it, but anyway, there's one down there that was probably the one that I should undo, but too fucking bad I couldn't get to it, and I wasn't going to waste any more time or energy. Now, just a matter of cleaning up that pipe. I'll get a scraper and a wire brush on that, then I can start putting the hoses back on and maybe get this wrapped up. This has taken me 4 days because it's so fucking awkward, and I get angry with it. And I'm like the Hulk. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Probably don't like me much anyway, but there you go. Life's a bitch. Oh dear. That was fun I could have done without. So, again, now it literally is a matter of putting it all back together. I know I said that before, but I thought I'd throw this video in so you know the way I got to it. I don't see any way underneath unless you want to take off the Cadillac converter, which would be a pain in the ass. Could you do it? Yeah, but then again, I still don't know if you would actually get to that connection. So my recommendation is don't do it from up on above, even though it's not easy. I would imagine Jaguar would charge a bloody fortune to do this. Hours and hours of work and struggling. Maybe just because I'd never done this one before, so I wasn't sure which way to go about it. But yeah, what a pain. Okay, that's it. Get in the garage, go do your shit.